So we're going to test the Frixion pen in a bunch of different scenarios here, but I'm going to use a Micron pen to permanently write our testing outline. So here we go. I'm also going to do a piece with no ironing. So this will be just frozen, this will be frozen then washed, and then this will be just straight to wash, this is the scenario that I'll be interested, because this is how I would probably use this Frixion pen, is just do my markings, do my sewing, and then put it right in the washing machine once I was done. So we shall see. Dry iron test. And we'll do our steamy iron test. So far they both look about the same. I don't know, I can kind of see something right there. I can kind of see something there too. If you look really hard, there's a couple here that I can see that. And I can see that. Freezer test. I don't know, they all look the same to me. Steam or dry kind of looks the same. It's definitely coming back. All right, and these two, so all of this is now going to go in the washing machine. We'll see if that takes care of it. All right, let's see what we have. So that's frozen straight into the dryer. Whoa. That is that's no iron, straight into the dryer. That's pretty bad. And then I can definitely still see some very light markings, for sure. It's hard having cats. There's cat hair on everything. So I'm gonna put everything into the dryer to see if that changes anything, but. Moment of truth. Let's see how these came out. So, this was the one that went straight to the washing machine. That looks pretty good. So that was, so washed and dried in the washing machine. This one was frozen, washed and dried. I see nothing. So that looks good. And then this one, this was all the steam, then frozen, then washed and dried. That also looks really good. And this one was dry iron, then frozen, then washed and dried. And that's also super clear. So honestly, the final test I want to do is actually throw these all back in the freezer and see if anything reappears after all of that. So here it goes into the freezer. And we'll see how that, we'll give it a half an hour and see how it goes. Okay, final video. Let's see how we did. This is the final freezing of this fabric. And I don't see any markings whatsoever. So I think if you're going to use a Frixion pen, oh, well, let's see. That is with steam. I actually do see something. And then that's interesting. Now I'm wondering if an iron sets this pen. Because this is with no iron, frozen, then washed and dried, and I see nothing. And this is, again, no iron, straight to the washing machine. But both of these have been ironed and then frozen, washed and dried. And I do see some remnants of that word. So if you're gonna use a Frixion pen, don't iron it. Just wash and dry it, and I think you'll be good. But conclusion is, I still think that I will probably not use a Frixion pen on any of my important quilt projects. So in conclusion of this experiment with a Frixion pen, if you want the markings to disappear completely, do not iron it. Don't iron it dry, don't iron it with steam. Just wash and dry it without trying to remove it with the iron. And I'm pretty happy with those results. It looks like I don't see any markings whatsoever.